Hello and welcome back to the course. In this section, we are going to study about the Elgamal digital signature scheme as well as the Schnorr digital signature scheme. As far as the Elgamal digital signature scheme is concerned, we have already gone through the theoretical background of the scheme based on public key as well as private key. So it is one of the encryption method or the algorithm which deals with both private as well as public keys. So this encryption scheme is designed to enable the encryption by the user's public key and with the decryption by the user's private key. It involves the use of the private key for encryption and public key for the decryption. For a prime number q, if a primitive root of uh, q, then alpha square alpha raised to q minus 1 are the distinct mod q. It can be shown that if a is a primitive root of q, then for any integer m, alpha raised to m is equal to 1 mod of q. If and only if m is equal to 0 mod of q minus 1. For any integers I, j, alpha I, alpha raised to j mod of q, if and only if I is equal to j mod of q minus 1. As the Elgamal encryption, global elements of the Elgamal digital signatures are the prime number q and a, which is a primitive root of q. So, user A generates a private as well as public key pair as follows. First of all, generate a random integer x of a, which such that x of a varies between 1 and q minus 1. Compute y of a, that is alpha raised to x of a mod of q. A's private key is x of a and A's public key is q a y of a. To sign a message M, user A must compute the hash M is equal to h of M, such that M is an integer in the range of 0 to q minus 1. A then forms a digital signature as follows. Choose a random integer k such that one k varies between 1 to q minus 1 and GCD k q minus 1 is equal to 1. That is, k is relatively prime to q minus 1. Second is, compute s of 1 is equal to alpha raised to k mod of q. Note that this is the same as the computation of C1 or Elgamal encryption. The third one is compute k raised to minus 1 mod of q minus 1. That is a compute the inverse of the k modulo q minus 1. Next step is for compute s2 is equal to k minus 1, k raised to minus 1 into m minus x of a s of 1 mod of q minus 1. The signature consists of a pair s1 and s2. Any user B can be verify the signature as follows. To compute V1, that is alpha m mod of q, and compute V2, that is y of a s of 1 s of 1 s of 2 mod of q. The signature is valid if V1 is equal to V2. Let us demonstrate that this is so. Assume that the quality is true. Then we have alpha raised to m, these equations, mod of q is equal to y a raised to s of 1 s of 1 raised to s2 mod of q. Assume v1 is equal to v2. Alpha raised to m mod of q is equal to alpha raised to x of a s of 1 alpha raised to k s of 2 mod of q. So it is substituting for y of a and s of 1. So alpha raised to m minus x of a s1 mod of q, that is equal to alpha raised to k s2 mod of q. This is a rearranging the terms. So property of the primitive roots is given by m minus s of a s1 is equal to k S sub 2 mod of Q minus 1, and the substituting for S2 is given as m minus x of a 1 a k raised to minus 1 m of x of a S2 mod of Q minus 1. So Elgamal digital signature algorithm, for example, we can say, let us start with the prime field which you have 19, that is q is equal to 19. It has a primitive roots 2, 3, 10, 13, 14, 15 as shown in the table in William Starling book. We choose a is equal to 10. Alice generates a key pair as follows. Alice chooses x of a is equal to 16, then y of a is equal to alpha raised to x of a mod of q is equal to alpha raised to 16 mod of 19, that is 4. Alice private key is 16. Alice public key is q alpha y of a, that is 19, 10 and 4. Suppose Alice wants to sign a message with a hash value m is equal to 40. Then Alice chooses k is equal to 5, which is relatively prime to q minus 1 is equal to 18. S of 1 is equal to alpha raised to k mod of q is equal to 10 raised to 5 mod of 19, that is equal to 3. And third step is k minus 1, k raised to minus 1 mod of q minus 1, that is 5 raised to minus 1 mod of 18, that is equal to 11. Fourth is s of 2 is equal to k raised to minus 1 m minus x of a s1 mod of q minus 1, which is equal to 11. 11 in bracket 14 minus 16 into 3 mod of 18, that is minus 374 mod of 18, that is equal to 4. So Bob can verify the signature as follows. Given is equal to alpha raised to mod of q equal to 10 raised to 14 mod of 19, that is equal to 16. P2 is equal to y of a raised to s1 x1 raised to s2 mod of q, that is 4 raised to 3, 3 raised to 4 mod of 19, that is 5184 mod of 19, 16. Thus, the signature is valid. Digital signature scheme. This signature scheme is based on a discrete logarithm. The scheme minimizes the message dependent amount of the computation required to generate a signature. Then the main work for the signature generation does not depend on the message and can be done during the idle time of the processor. The message dependent part of the signature generation requires the multiplying a 2n bit integer with a n bit integer. The scheme is based on using a prime modulus p with the p minus 1 having a prime factor q of the appropriate size. That is p minus q equal to mod of q. Typically, we use a p 2 raised to 1024 and q 2 raised to 160. Thus, p is 1024 bit number and q is a 160 bit number, which is also the length of the SHA1 hash value. The first part of the scheme is the generation of the private public key pair, which consists of the following steps. So, first step to choose the primes p and q such that q is the prime factor of p minus 1. Second is choose an integer a such that alpha raised to q is equal to 1 mod of p. The values a, p and q comprises the global public key that can be common to the group of users. Choose random integers with the q with the s is ranging from 0 to q. This is the user's private key. Calculate y is equal to a raised to minus s mod of p. This is the user's public key. Then the user with the private keys and the public key v generates a signature as follows. Choose a random integer r with the r varying from 0 to q and capture x equal to a raised to r mod of p. This computation is a pre-processing stage independent of the message m to be signed. Second is concatenate the message with the x and hash the result to compute the value of e. E is equal to h of m provided x is given. Third is compute y is equal to r plus c mod of q. The signature consists of the pair ey. Any other user can verify the signature as follows. Compute first x of a, raised to y, a raised to e mod of p. Verify that e is equal to hm provided that x dash is given. To see that the verification works, observe that x dash is equal to a raised to y, a raised to y, a raised to e is equal to a raised to y, a raised to minus c. That is a raised to y minus su, that is equivalent to a raised to r, that is x mod of p. Hence p m x dash is equal to p m x. So this is all about the digital signature schemes. Thanks for watching.